I'm Shelley Richardson, and the project I chose to create this semester is a Twitter Team Professional Development Forum. I'm a member of an 8-person team of library staff who create content for at K-State Libraries, which is our academic library Twitter feed. In 2014, we conducted an evaluation of our Twitter program, which assessed the program effectiveness based on its educational objectives, and that included administering a survey to our Twitter followers. As a follow-up to that evaluation, a Twitter Team Professional Development Forum was proposed. The intended outcomes of the Twitter Team Professional Development Forum are to inform the team of library Twitter program objectives that we created in the 2014 evaluation, and to create a learning community for our Twitter team members. Oops, sorry, went too far there. The first step in creating this plan for the forum was to involve its stakeholders in its development and to receive permission and feedback on the idea from library administration. And once this step was completed, I designed the course using the Canvas learning management system. My goal was to create a simple yet organized course format with user-centered learning modules that are more competency-based rather than linear in structure. This way, a learner could casually engage with the course material without the constricting time limits for module completion. Also, at that time, I felt it was useful for me to create a map in order to stay true to these design intentions and keep my information organized. And that's just a screenshot of the map that I created for the learning modules. As community building is an integral aspect of this forum, as our Twitter team doesn't really get to spend too much time together. So in order to develop social presence and encourage engaged learning, I kept the tone of the forum casual and entertaining. For a class introduction, I created a discussion board activity with Voki where team members create a speaking avatar. The participant avatars will say 4 things, 3 of which are true, and each participant must guess which of the statements is untrue. I also created a photo board area for members to post their image and a brief bio, so we would have another way to get to know each other a little bit better. And that's just a screenshot of the intro screen with the Voki character I made. I incorporated both asynchronous and synchronous collaborative activities for this forum. There's 3 discussion boards, one for timely updates of important information from the library communications department. A second board is for resource sharing, where the Twitter team can share our online resources we use for tweeting, and that allows us to build a collaborative knowledge base. And the third discussion board is for professional development, including things like academic articles, blogs, and conferences relating to using social media in higher education. That's just a screenshot of the resource sharing discussion board that I created. Oh, I've also created 2 synchronous meetings using our university's contracted video conferencing software, Zoom. One Zoom meeting was for our Twitter team, and the second Zoom event was scheduled for a meeting led by the university's social media department, known as the Social Media Roundtable. The Social Media Roundtable is a gathering of university professionals who are using social media in their work. They gather to discuss trends and social media campaigns that are being promoted locally. The multimedia components I used for this forum include Camtasia created video tutorial I made on how to use Hootsuite, which is our tweet scheduling software. I also created a presentation informing the team of the 2014 program evaluation process and outcomes. And as I mentioned previously, I created a couple of Voki avatars for the introduction icebreaker activity. That's just a screenshot of the Hootsuite tutorial I created. And that's the Prezi presentation about the evaluation report. Learner assessment in this form consists of a pre and post course quiz measuring their knowledge of the Twitter program objectives and operations. And learners will also participate in a more casual, formative mid course feedback survey evaluating the effectiveness of the course structure and content. I also created a summative evaluation rubric to be administered at the end of the course, and that was based on the QM standards for higher education. Additional resources included in this course vary. I created step-by-step instructions on how to search for university-owned historical images, which I created using screenshots and text. There's links to the library Flickr account, Zoom instructions on how to use our video conferencing software. There's directions on using hashtags and retweeting. And building on the creating networks concept, giving our team members a more of a big picture view of social media use at our university, I also included links to the university social media department resources like their roundtable blog, their LinkedIn account, and best practices policy. That concludes my presentation. I thank you all for attending.